Okie dokie, a tag on a Tuesday, eh? If my fingers don't cramp up, which they're trying to do right now. What is the best movie or TV show you've watched recently? Best movie or TV show? Um, Best TV show I'm gonna have to say was Twisted Metal, the recent season of Twisted Metal that is. Best movie, yeah, I don't know. Uh, I watched something a couple of days ago that I scored a 10 out of 10, but I do not remember what it was. It was really quite the unit, but what the hell it was, I don't recall. Um, Studio. No, that's not what I want. Um, None of these I would have scored a 10 out of 10, so that was a while ago. I'm going to have to say um, Operation Fortune was the best movie I've seen in a few days at least. I do not remember any other thingy, so yeah. Uh huh. Now, if you could instantly learn a new skill, what would it be and why? This question has come up so many times. So many times. 5-row itch from hell, by the way. Mm-hmm. 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 If I could learn any skill instantly, what would it be and why? To play the guitar, because I've always wanted to be able to play the guitar. Well, not always. I wanted to be able to play the violin once, and I just could not learn how to do it. I couldn't. It was not in me. It was just not possible for me to do. So I tried for 2 years, and I was getting nowhere. I mean, nowhere. I was still struggling with the scales and shit, so it was pointless. But I did learn to play the recorder. I did learn to play that, which is a flute type instrument. You blow into the end of it and you finger the holes and whatnot. Mom hated that bloody thing. It drove her nuts while I was practicing. What is the simple? What is the simple thing that always makes your day better? Pushing the cat. Pushing the cat. This is a pushing the cat. It is not the pushing the cat that I'm thinking of, but it is a pushing the cat. It looks like that, but there's no heart on her, and she's all gray. That's the one. It's a constant joy in my life. It's my favorite thing in the world. I pretend she's a real cat, and I pretend to feed her and play with her and whatnot. And now and then I do the completely manly and very adult thing of walking around the apartment holding her out in front of me and pretending she's Super Kitty and flying. Mm-hmm. Yippers, because I'm an adult. What is your favorite way to relieve stress? I'm not telling you. No, I'm kidding. Something always relieves stress, but that's not my favorite way of relieving stress. Anywho, what is my favorite way of relieving stress? I'm going to have to say listening to music. Just turning the headphones on and listening to music is the best. Uh-huh. What is one place in your town or city that you would recommend people visit? The tunnels of Moose Jaw. Now, it's a bone of contention whether they existed for real in the 1920s or not. There's no solid evidence that they did. at all. It was all just rumor and subjecture. The only tunnel that they knew existed was the steam tunnel that went up Main Street to deliver heat to buildings from a steam plant that was down in the train yard. A very large boiler was in there, and they would deliver heat through pipes into the buildings. No, that was the only tunnel that they knew existed. Now they do know that there was an opium den off of one of those tunnels. Tunnel that is that was underground. But other than that, it's just all subjecture. What's his name? Al Capone was never in Moose Jaw, for one thing. He was never in Moose Jaw. He almost never left Chicago in his life. He very rarely left Chicago. So, and he was never in Canada. The only mobster that they know for sure was in Moose Jaw. Was here many times, and he was a small-time racketeer from Montreal. So, yeah. Anyways, have a good one. Keep smiling.